Hey guys, this is part 9. I'm taking on Roark. Because of a certain annoying phone call, I had to disrupt the last recording, so now I have to do this whole 9-minute recording again. Which is a royal pain because I used up all my ranting material before. So let's see, Geodude, you've definitely heard me rant about these before. Really? Oh yeah, the whole strategy bit. I decided to abuse Double Team for this gym battle, because I'd be absolutely screwed if I didn't. And I had to re-record the actual battle a couple times, because he would hit me with Rock Throw, even though I had so many Double Teams stacked up. Royal pain. But I got fairly lucky here, even though it did take 9 freaking minutes. Alright, So let's think. Let's see. Looking around my room, I'm seeing. Alright, let's make fun of people who don't like Santa Claus. A lot of people criticize Santa Claus because he tracks from Jesus or something. I don't know. People criticize him because he says ho ho ho. People think he's talking about horse for some reason. But I really like Santa Claus, you know, he's a pretty cool guy. You know, he's just a happy old man who wants to spread gifts and cheer to everyone, you know, what's not to like about Santa Claus? He's a jolly old elf. Oh yeah, there is a criticism that he's using elves for slave labor, of course. But, you know, it's not like there's some sort of form of government there. But we don't really know much about how he treats the elves. I mean, the elves really seem to enjoy doing our work for all the depictions that I've seen. Although, one must wonder how they do. I mean, there are some things that I'm surprised that the elves could make, you know. I mean, back in the 50s, I can understand them, you know, making the little wood trains and painting them and stuff. And the amount of detail, I can see why they're working 364 and a fourth days a year. But, let's see. Yeah, I have to wonder why Santa Claus is the only red elf. And why he's so much bigger than the other elves. And I also have to wonder how he came across Mrs. Claus. You know, I mean, is Mrs. Claus an elf too? When she's is it like the Gerudos, where one female elf is born every 100 years rather than one male Gerudo? And you know that would be extremely weird if the elves were like bandits. That would be cool. You know, Santa Claus with the Triforce of Power or something. How awesome would that be? You'd have, like, Santa Claus as the king of the world. Oh, let's see. We're not even halfway done with Geodude. Let's see. Well, while I'm talking about Zelda, let's talk about Twilight Princess. Now, Twilight Princess was the first Zelda console game that I actually beat. Like, Ocarina of Time, I originally got when I was like, I don't know, 8 or something like that. I didn't get it new, but anywho, Ocarina of Time, I played through it. I got through the first 3 dungeons. I thought Jabu was really cool. Then I got to the Forest Temple, and those Poes, they just scared the Magikarp out of me. Ew. They scared me. I'm not gonna deny it. Those Poes scared me. So basically, I didn't play ever for a while, and my brother kept playing. So I watched him. But then he got to the Shadow Temple with the Redeads and the crazy Gloppy thing. Oh, Onyx is out. Gloppy with the Bongo and the shadows and screen faces. I don't think I came close to being traumatized for life. even when I did go around to finally beating it, I think I beat it like last year, Shadow Temple still scared me slightly. You know, like, the creep. Ugh. I mean, I wasn't like shitting my pants or anything like. Am I allowed to swear? I just swore, by the way. You know, I didn't cart my pants, but the Shadow Temple made me uneasy. So, yeah, I wanted to get through it as soon as possible. So, yeah, but I'm getting off topic. So, then Majora's Mask, I really like that game, but again, I never beat it. For one sole stupid reason. And that's because whenever you hit the owl statue and said, do you want to save? The cursor would be automatically marked on no, rather than yes. And because of that, a whole bunch of times I would lose my progress. And I got so pissed off, like, I went and rescued all the Zora eggs and stuff like that. Then I lost my save and progress. And once again, I never went back. And yeah, that one I actually never went back. And I lost my copy for the N64, so I am eagerly awaiting when it finally comes to the Virtual Console. Because I will get it without any hesitation, and I will beat it, and I will love it, and I will try not to spill my man juice on it. I did beat the Oracle Seasons and Ages, if I remember right. Those were... they were decent games, you know. They weren't that bad, I don't think. But there's nothing really exceptional about them. Except that Oracle of Ages has time travel, and that's awesome. But the fact that the time travel isn't like it is in Chrono Trigger. You know, Chrono Trigger was good with time travel. The Chrono series should be the one to stick to the time travel. And that means they should also make a new game. That means Chrono Break should come out at some time. They need to make it. For the love of God, make it already. I mean, you know, I know that Chrono Cross was a bit underwhelming, but it was still a great game. I mean, oh yeah, Chrono Cross. Yeah, the Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross were both great games, and I would love it if they made Chrono Break. So, but unfortunately, they're too busy touring out the other series. But, whatever, you know. Let's see. Oh, right, I was talking about Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess, I remember the final fight. If you have not played it, if you have not gotten to the final fight, mute right now. I will... Alright, mute. You muted? Alright, muted. So, anyway, the final fight against Ganondorf, the sword fight there, I actually had no idea you could do that cross the blades thing with the chance, jump at him, cross the blades. I had no idea you could do that, so I just treated him as a super-powered Dark Knight and spun around him and slashed his back over and over and over. And it got almost as monotonous as this fight was. But whatever, you know. So that's the end of Roark, for now. Dun dun dun. Yeah, he gives you the coal badge, which I'm not gonna need. Well, yeah, I will need it, but, you know, whatever. He'll give you Stealth Rock, which I'm definitely not gonna need. Yeah, that's it. He's not very helpful. But, whatever. So, marking around, going back to the Pokemon Center, that is the end of Oreburgh City. And I do have to come back here once more, but for the love of God, I've gotten sick of this place. So, anyway, I'll see you in part 10. We'll be heading back to Jubilife and heading north. See you guys.